Everyone's in there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So welcome back.
Hi, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook, we're going to go live in a second for the other Instagram, and then we're going to go on YouTube. 1 second.
Nice.
Okay.
We're shopping all over the go as well.
Yeah, we're
going worldwide.
Someday we're going to have like...
Worldwide, guys.
Oh, man, what's up with this remixing? I don't want to do that. What's going on?
Feel free to shout at your mom, your kids, your children, everyone.
I really hate Instagram lately. They make it so hard to do a movie.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't want a reel. I want a live. Oh, there we go, live. Okay. Live.
Live Instagram too, can you?
Yeah, well, they limited it to an hour. Now they limit it to 10 minutes.
That's a bit rude.
I know. Like, what are you gonna fucking see in 10 minutes? I don't want to open Gmail.
Yeah, everything's like snips.
Yeah,
you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Everyone's attention span's too low, they think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's turned around. That's why. Oh no, it's not turned around. Okay, you are now live on Instagram. Okay, people on Instagram, it's gonna cut you off in a little while, and you're not gonna be able to see this. I'm gonna turn on the YouTube feed.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's over there. Look at that.
Well, this is gonna be the YouTube feed later.
You get a little bit of everything, Andrew.
I see. That's recording.
This is the more professional one.
We're giving you everything.
Right. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Can you see me in all videos? You can see all three people. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are live from Normal Heights. And we have 2 guests today. First is my co-host, B over here.
Yes.
And B is an LA woman.
I like to think of myself as world-renowned.
They wrote a song about you.
International.
Oh, God, I have to.
More so part-time, but more so international, guys. I'm global. So shout out to my Spanish fans. Hola, ¿cómo estás? My French fans, oui.
Watch our covers.
My Japanese fans, konnichiwa. I love you all.
Okay, so B B's auditioning for the co-host position. So you're going to all comment how you like her and whether we should keep her or we should toss her on the road. No, I'm just joking.
If you guys love awesome times, and we have your mind off the doom and gloom.
We have Andrew. If you ever go down to Pacific Beach, he's the greatest guitar player in the whole world on Pacific Beach, and he just jams on his guitar. We're gonna do a little jamming later, but first we want to get into Andrew. Where are you originally from?
Australia,
down under.
Down under, mate.
Do you know the difference between a French kiss and an Australian kiss?
Depends whose joke you're using.
Well, I only know the one that Australian kiss is a French kiss down under, right?
Yeah.
I've had both, so I'd probably be able to answer.
So what brought you from Australia to the U.S.?
I met a girl and married her, and she had a child whose father wasn't going to let him out of the country, and so I came this way, and because I play guitar.
You met her in Australia? Or
No, I met her on the internet of all places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then I came here and visited first, so I verified it wasn't a big hairy biker. Right? So I came to verify, because all my friends said, it's really a big hairy biker, mate. That's his girlfriend.
Well, I like a big, personally. I love
and I just couldn't see what I could possibly have that a big hairy biker could want. And they'll go, your butt, and I'm going, oh, come on. They don't need to lure some idiot from Australia.
So how long ago was that?
8, 9 years ago now. Wow. And then, I came over, verified, we do get on.
She's not a fat biker.
I went back.
And you know what they say, the bigger the better.
Tied up loose ends, etc., and came back and moved to Austin, Texas.
Yeah. That's we'll see to Austin.
And how long you lived in Austin?
Lived in Austin about a year and a bit, and which was fairly insular compared to the rest of Texas. I then found out.
I've only been in the airport in Dallas.
All right.
I've never been
Dallas, they say everything is bigger in Dallas. Too,
and so I ended up getting a job in rural Texas on the Texas-Louisiana border in the bayous down at a town called Port Arthur.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So we moved down there, and that's where I met real Texas.
Oh.
Right? Not pretend postcard Texas, but where I met
Deep South,
the real deal.
The cute KKK really does still exist. The Aryan Brotherhood compound was a known address. Everybody knew where it was.
Wow.
You know, that part of Texas I'm talking
And did you
about.
play gigs there?
I jammed a little and around and played a little bit. I mainly played in Louisiana in Lake Charles because my wife eventually got a job in one of the casinos, so I had to hang out there all day. So rather than drive back, it was too far.
They have some mean Mardi Gras. Have you done a Mardi Gras?
I've done a Mardi Gras. No, I haven't. No, I
Mr.
haven't.
Under?
I haven't
I've
done a
never-
Mardi
What?
Gras.
You're going to have to check out the Mardi Gras. Lots of fun.
So have you been to Texas?
I have.
What part of Texas have you
I
been?
have been, oh God, I'd say probably all 50 states. I came from a big family, so I've seen a little bit of everything.
Wow.
New York to Miami to LA to Louisiana, or kissing cousin LA. Texas, I would say the big H town where it goes down.
Houston.
Doing every H
Houston?
town where it goes down. Yeah.
Houston.
Everything is bigger.
And Houston
Everything is bigger in
has
Texas.
got a great blues scene. I'll give it
Yeah.
that. Houston
Okay.
is. I've done blues jams in several countries around the world.
But I
right?
personally want to go to Aussie, so I love maybe we can do foreign exchange. I could stay with your family for a week.
My family,
I'm
my
a fan of
mum is
traveling.
busily going with dementia.
Show me some
Everything
things.
I
Show
ever
me
wanted
some
to say
things
to her
down
is like,
under.
not saying anymore. She's not
So
there.
his mom's going with dementia.
Maybe your family
Yeah.
could show me some things down under if you have
So
a.
where's your family,
brother.
B?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, my dad's side of the family, East Coast. My extended family's down south. My cousins overseas. So I definitely, you could say I'm world renowned myself.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. A true melting pot.
So Andrew, who are your favorite, or what was your biggest inspiration for music? For mine was David Bowie.
Look,
That's became a
Prince.
singer-songwriter.
Prince was my dad.
Bowie's. My mother had me at a very early age, which was unusual back
That's always
then,
fun.
right? So
Mine was 20. How old was your mom?
17.
Was my
Okay.
mom even
Yeah.
legal yet? I don't
So,
think she
and I was born in
even teenagers.
'64. So by the time it's 1970, I'm 6.
Oh, okay,
She's 23.
that's cool.
I grew up listening
So
to
she's
Led
taken-
Zeppelin.
okay, yeah.
I grew up listening to Hendrix, Santana. That is my childhood.
I don't even think my parents were
An
legal.
average white band.
So
My
how
mum
old?
was-
You said your parents.
Well,
were
you
how
guys
old?
had the crazy 80s. I had the naughty 90s.
Right, right,
So I think MTV and Disney raised me.
right.
But
Yeah.
my parents did the best they could. But I was always a very artistic,
But
creative
you
kid
said your
myself.
parents had you really young too.
Yeah.
How young?
Probably barely legal. I don't think they could drink yet. 17, 18.
Yeah, right.
And I was an army brat. My dad was in the army.
Yeah, my older brother was.
Shout out to Millennials, Generation Z, MTV.
My older brother was 68. My mom was in. She was pregnant in high school. Senior year in high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the same. My mother had left
That's why you
school
look so
for
young.
whatever reason.
Not me.
Baby.
For me, it was 20, but my older brother.
Yeah, your older
Yeah.
brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, same kind of deal.
So you were. In
Well, the
Led
perk of
Zeppelin.
that is your parents are like your friends. They're they're friend parents.
Yes, in a way, my mum became a real hippie, which
Mine were too,
during my teen years refused to own a television, which is how I learned
Oh,
to play
that's
guitar.
cool.
I
wish
you know,
my parents didn't have a television.
And we lived rural, so there was no public transport, so I couldn't go and visit anyone. So
Oh,
I was
wow.
locked at home with me and the
That's
guitar.
fun.
So I play 8-12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And what city in Australia?
Canberra, that was. So I was born in Canberra. That's the
Is that a
capital
big city? That's
It's a
big,
tiny city.
It's a tiny city.
Yeah.
Back then,
It's
it
like
was
Sacramento's the capital of California.
It's
It's like nothing there.
There's no one there.
But
Cows
in
and sheep.
Australia, you guys
Yeah.
are wild. And I remember growing up, Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
Do
there's
you guys remember
too,
that
yeah.
fucker?
Oh,
That was my first impression of Australia. So I knew at a young age I wanted to travel, like Carmen San Diego and like Crocodile Dundee and meet people and go places. And,
Well, that's
be a
wonderful.
globetrotter.
So
Yeah,
when did
so
you
it's a
start? What age did you start playing the guitar?
I picked the first guitar up at 12.
12. Okay.
And that was my brother's guitar, which he
Nice.
protested greatly, but he wasn't playing it. so my mother kind of sided with me on that one because it was his guitar, but he wasn't playing it.
Well,
So I played it.
You remember
That
what
enticed him to start playing.
So that was like the universe that was the sign, the epiphany.
Yeah.
You
So
knew at that moment.
So yeah, I even my very first electric guitar, I went and picked grapes
Nice.
picked grapes to get you
to make the money to pay
Okay,
for my
yeah.
first electric
Sometimes
guitar.
it's like that, Tim.
Oh,
You just
is
gotta
it?
do what you gotta. You
Yeah,
gotta
I worked
it.
at
Roll up your
Wiener
sleeves.
Schnitzel for my first
Yeah.
piano.
Right,
I danced
right.
on bars.
Oh, so you play piano as well?
Coyote
Yeah,
Ugly.
I started with trumpet at 10 years old.
Okay.
Oh, actually 6
I
years
think
old
I
with the
played
recorder.
drums.
Okay.
I have it somewhere.
I played the violin, the flute, the drums. I was a theater kid.
Oh, you played drums?
I just was all over the place. Yeah, I was a tomboy, so I was all over the place. I was like 8.
Okay, he plays guitar. I play bass.
I did ballet and I did drums.
Oh, you did play bass?
No, I want to.
I did ballet and I did
But I
drums.
played every
did
instrument, so
theater.
I can do. I'm sure I can do bass.
Even the funk stuff isn't hard to learn.
No.
Once you watch.
I mean, I know the theory of everything because I write music, so I know.
Right.
I know Mom, it's art.
The
It's
chords
all art.
and the I know the scales to do, so I can do it.
Yeah.
But I think the great thing about artists is there are no rules, there are no limits, there are no boundaries. So it doesn't have to be too perfect or too this. You
have to hit the right key.
Music's a
but
funny
you have to know
one.
your stuff.
Yeah, music's a funny one
has to
because
be
if you don't get it
people
close
learn.
enough, the ear don't like it.
No.
So there's and that can be used as well, of course.
Yeah, jazz got to the point where they're bending the rules so much. You can do a solo and almost hit any note as long as you repeat the note twice and act like you made it.
That was a
My
firm and
generation-
fast rule of my
We
friends
love
and
dance
I when
music,
we were
millennials.
learning. If
That's
you
what
hit
it
something that sounds
Just
really
keep going
bad,
back to it a couple
hit
times.
it again, and then bend it
Yeah.
until it sounds good. So it sounds like you did it all on purpose. That was a firm and
There's a
fast
method to
rule,
the madness.
right? But
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
Yeah.
it's like that's what I like about music is it doesn't lie. It can't lie. If you're in G, you're in G. You want to play G sharp, go for it, dude. But it ain't gonna sound good.
Yeah.
There ain't many people gonna go, wow, like that. You know?
Yeah, when it's too out there, only the really intellectual people will get into it.
Well,
but it won't be mainstream unless it's something that recognizable.
It's like
they've
it's what I like to call a perfect mess.
yeah,
So it's
avant-garde
100%
bands are
authentic
a
and it's
perfect
you,
example.
but it's still
Who did you
you
say?
you have that sense of knowingness.
Avant-garde
People
jazz
avant-garde.
bands. I remember.
Mine was Prince.
Right.
For the people at home, Bowie, Prince. Prince was my dad.
Pass. Can you
To
pass
me,
me a
you
guitar?
can't
Okay,
tell
we're
me.
gonna-
It doesn't matter which one. Just because she said Prince, I'm just
Oh, we're gonna do some Prince.
Purple
We're gonna do some
Rain.
Prince.
I'll just do a little
Yes.
bit. Just a tiny
Okay,
little.
we got it.
She probably knows the words. I don't.
Do you know this song?
You don't have to be here
Oh,
to tell me that. I just want your body from death till dawn.
Till death to dawn.
You don't need experience.
We can only play a little bit of a song because we're doing on YouTube and
Yeah, I
Facebook.
got it. That's all that'll do. But yeah, so
Kiss.
you said
I
Prince.
just want your
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I do blues versions of many songs, many songs. That's it's kind of part of. I don't like doing covers. I like doing a song and then altering it majorly.
So I just got another strike on YouTube that I did a copyright infringement and I didn't. I've had this video up for almost 10 years.
Really?
And they saying I have to go look it up and see what they're claiming. But yeah, we can only do a little bit of a.
Yeah, no, that's
of a-
fine.
of
We
a-
can stop right there.
of
I
a-
get that.
But
didn't.
that's fine. That's
It's
fine.
only that she said kiss and,
And
I'll do music. I'll do you know.
You can do it all. But since,
I mean, I like
since you got the
everything.
guarlet's do one of your originals.
All
I
right.
like
I
Prince,
need to get my
Metallica.
pick out.
Let me get my pig out.
Everyone's gonna
Don't worry, I'll follow you. I know where it's going.
I know. Well, see, my picks was in 1964. Have a look at
Do
this.
you like to use your last name or just Andrew?
I don't mind my last name. Doing McGowan's fine.
McGowan. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's my pick. Have a look at that.
Oh, dude, that's fucking amazing.
Ooh, very
I
good.
made
That's a quarter.
And
No, that's
it was
a
a half.
$50.
It was a half dollar.
Custom
Half
made
dollar.
signature. Oh my god, that is.
No, it was a real.
Is that
so
a Kennedy?
in 1964, that's Kennedy.
Okay.
So in 1964, they were still majorly silver, like 90%,
Yeah, I remember.
right?
That's why they say
And one weekend
one of the
of
reasons he
playing,
got
see
killed
the
is
edge?
yeah.
That's one weekend of playing,
Oh.
wearing it off.
Well,
with
then that's
strings.
lucky. That's like a rabbit.
One reason they said he got one of the many reasons
Luck of
they
the
killed him
Irish.
is because he tried to go back to silver currency.
Really?
And they didn't want
Oh
that.
my god. You know, he lives on in our hearts.
Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Hey you, with my belief Hey you, where do you think you're going? Hey you, you're nothing but a thief.
Woo!
Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Hey you, telling me how to sing. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Hey you, you're morally extinct. Hey you, are you really that blind? Hey you, thinking we have no mind? Hey you, do you really wanna see? Yeah, 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 how strong free people can be. Yeah, yeah, how strong free people can be. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Woo!
Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Hey you, enforcing your stupid rules. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Hey you, you're thinking that we're fools. To the chorus. Hey you, are you really that blind? Hey you, thinking we have no mind? Hey you, do you really wanna see? Yeah, yeah, how strong free people can be. Yeah, yeah, how strong free people can be. Yeah, yeah, how strong free people can be. Yeah, 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 yeah. One more verse. Yeah, yeah. Hey you, what do you think you're doing?
Encore. Grand finale.
Hey you, taking away my rights. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Hey you, you're fixing for a fight. Chorus.
Woo!
2, 3, 4. Hey you, are you really that blind? Thinking we have no mind? Do you really wanna see? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How strong free people can be. Yeah, yeah. How strong free people can be. Yeah,
Shoo-ba-da-ba-dee-dee-dee. Okay, you're gonna play lead on one of my songs. Okay, she's in the key of C. C major. The rich money men are pulling their strings to make Congress sing, so the banksters can cling to their power. Our so-called debts, a real Ponzi scheme, so easily redeemed. Get rid of the banks that create it. Excuse me. Austerity, psychosis is a war on the poor. A bankster's form of justice. We can't take it anymore. Lamembon once told about silver and gold. The truth was so bold. Don't be fooled by the man or his curtains. Mr. Jennings was right, though he gave up the fight. If the people unite, the money men fall by the wayside. Austerity, psychosis is a war on the poor. A bankster's form of justice. We can't take it anymore. Whoa. Here goes solo.
And like the Beatles said, all we need is love. Woo! All we need is love, guys. Woo!
Mr. What Kennedy said. Put bullets in his head. Get rid of the Fed and all profiteers that go with it. Austerity, psychosis is the war on the poor. A bankster's form of justice. We can't take it anymore.
Woo!
Woo!
Bon's a ripper.
And like the
Andrew,
Beatles said, all we need is love.
that's all we need.
All we need is love. Love
Either
is
that
all we
or a
need.
stiff hard. No, I'm just kidding.
Love is all we need.
Or one of those
Love
two.
is all we
I'll
need.
hold it. You never know what'll happen.
Yeah, you never know what happens. Okay, so what B
Actually,
one?
give me the other one.
What B one? Yeah, this other one's really nice. I got this.
Yeah.
Guess how much I
It's
bought this
smaller.
one? Guess how much I bought it?
Oh
You
God.
told
really?
me already, so
Yeah.
Billion.
I can't guess. I can tell you.
This is.
Bajillion.
That's
It should have
amazing.
been. Yeah, it should have been more.
Yeah, I should
Luckily,
That was
luckily.
that literally could be literally vintage. Music.
This is really
Ancient.
nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
For $80.
Yeah.
No, $90.
This is literally a collector's item now.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Classic.
Here we are in the.
Feeling alive,
Here we
guys.
are in the.
Woo! Loving it. Thank you so much.
In the
We love
living
you.
room of
Normal
Tiffany.
Heights Blues, kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Feeling normal
Feeling so
and high,
freaking normal.
so it must be normal.
Oh, in
heights.
fact, we haven't yet got high. Do you smoke pot? You want
Do I smoke pot?
Okay, you guys just keep the
Keep tuning
keep the
in.
crowd
We love you.
entertained. Keep the crowd entertained.
We love you. Look at all our fans. Oh, I think that's somebody from London. Is he from London?
I'm from Australia.
This guy's from Aussie though, but London is your guys' kissing cousin.
Yeah, well, I'm going to not play covers, so I'm just cussing.
He said, OG, no covers, guys. Does anybody have any requests at home?
No, we're not allowed to play covers.
He's doing solos. Originals.
Yeah, I can do that. Oh.
Well, Beatles never goes out of style. Of course, we love the Beatles. Some Michael Jackson.
Okay, this
What's
is
jazz?
Jazz is good. What do you guys want to
Original,
hear
no.
at home? What does anybody want to hear? You guys
We
want to
can't
hear
hear.
rock,
We can't do.
jazz, pop, dance?
We can't do covers. That's all.
Okay,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
special
I'm
kind.
breaking out. I'm breaking out. Bees never smoked pot. I think. Have you ever smoked pot?
I'm on a natural high, guys.
Okay, but we should try
Every
you
week
one.
I'm gonna bring you the good energy.
Hey,
naturally.
Wait, is there a reason there's an apple in the room? I want to
Hi,
know
guys.
if the apple has
This
a
is-
story or a purpose beyond
This is what should
being
we
a
call
funnel
this?
for smoke.
The days after Corona apocalypse, guys. We are live in the building. Post-Corona apocalypse. We've survived. And the love revolution is back in the building for you guys. Woo!
You gotta get used
After
to
the Corona apocalypse.
I believe
No
I'm
more
smoking from
COVID.
an apple,
We're
not
here,
because
guys.
of Adam and Eve.
No,
but
it is because of
they're
that.
in normal heights.
The love
and this
revolution,
is a normal thing
gang.
to do in normal heights.
Hey, B,
Mhm.
you've never smoked pot.
I have a natural. In high school, I tried
You want
it
to just try one time for the
in
show?
high school, and I knew it was
Just to christen the show?
I got my.
Oh, you got your wine. Okay.
Oh, I'm very satisfied right here. This is halfway gone.
I'm just wondering what would calm her down, like some ludes or something, huh?
I bring the energy, guys. They bring the chill vibes, and I bring the
I
energy.
was
It's
just
a
going
good
to play
balance.
some really smooth
Okay, play some.
jazz.
It's a good balance.
Okay.
The chill.
I'm gonna do a saxophone solo.
Okay.
You can step to it. How do you explain to the sun that sets that love can go on?
Love can go on.
And never forget.
now.
How do you explain
How do you explain
to the ebbing tide that a love does not run? Yeah, got no reason to hide. No, it's got no reason. Got no reason to
You guys hear that? Love that.
We got B, we got Andrew, we got Tim in the house, and we're gonna catch a mouse. Yeah.
How do you
I'm
explain
your guys'
to the moon
alien
wine?
gypsy unicorn.
How do you explain to the moon and the wine?
Woo,
The
how
love
do you
can
explain
stay
it?
home.
Love can stay
How
on
do you
home.
explain
It just goes on and remains.
It goes on and
But life goes on and remains.
How do you explain
The love revolution, guys.
how
when that blows?
Revolution.
That a love can stay strong,
love can stay strong now.
no matter which way it goes.
No matter which way it goes. No matter which way it goes.
With that bow, 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 yeah.
No matter which way it goes. Whoa, 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 yeah. This is an original by Andrew
There's actually one more
McGowan.
verse if you want to keep going.
I will sing, yeah, sing me another verse. now.
And Bunny B.
Bunny B's gonna back you
Lives
up.
with me.
How do you explain?
How do you explain
To the fading season that a love could make change?
A love without change.
Yeah, no matter the reason.
No matter the reason.
How do you explain?
How do you explain?
To the fading amber, love can stay hot.
Way hot.
Passion, remember.
Passion remains. Woo!
You can remember.
Something really long.
That was a good version.
Cheers.
Yeah, so I wrote
To the
that
love
to chords
revolution.
when I was about 16 years old.
My first song I wrote was 25 years old, and I've written over 100 songs now.
Oh my
okay.
god.
But I was gonna kill myself if I didn't. I tried from 10 years old to be a songwriter.
Oh, I didn't.
I tried.
I think I came out the womb just
one
naturally
night I
being.
sat up and said, I'm going to write a song, and off I went.
Oh man,
I wish I never
I
never
tried
had
so
writer's
hard. I
block.
almost killed myself.
But I never sit down to write songs.
Oh okay.
If you told me I had to write one by next week,
Oh,
I'd
no,
tell
I'm
you-
not good
I'd
at
tell
that.
you can go somewhere
I mean, you have to
else.
have a lot of money. I would pay me
Yeah,
a lot of
no,
money.
but-
I'll try.
I'll give it a shot, but it's going to be trite, I promise. You know, whereas something I wrote myself at my time. I mean, I've got songs that
Oh.
came out in 5 minutes flat. Just bang, there it is.
I say
It demanded to
Beatles.
exist.
Let's hear some
The
more
song
love
demanded-
songs.
We can't do
Love.
Beatles. We can't do Beatles. But we can do. Okay, here's what we do.
I
E
can,
minor.
what's that?
E minor. You're gonna on my song. You're gonna solo. Okay, here we go. E minor. This has got a funky beat. This just played on 91X like a couple
Tuning
weeks
in
ago.
live right here.
I gotta put this a little over here so people can see my head. Okay.
Tuning in live.
Tuning
Here
in
we go.
live, guys.
You play something else.
No, you're cutting me off now.
Don't cut him out. Don't cut him out, man.
Okay. In the darkest nights with the candles. When there's no one home, I forgot. In the darkest nights when there's no one home with the candles lit. I forgot my own fucking song.
The darkest night.
Oh yeah. In the darkest nights when I'm all alone with the candles lit and there's no one home. Then it goes, feel like I am touching everyone. In a tethered stream of unconsciousness where energies merge, perfect bliss, there is no such thing as separation. What if we are coming back? Watch two, where reboot. Millions of years ago. When we understand everything we knew back then, that we are all again. Here goes the bridge. We don't need to hear your simple stories to know you can lead a life of glory. Everything you believed about what you are not, I'm telling you, you're everything and more. In an infinite world of possibilities, you're the only one who limits what can be. You're the only one who can pull you back from life. song. How can we sing the light? I don't need to hear your simple stories to know you can lead a life of glory. Everything you believed about what you are, I'm telling you you're everything. Andrew, take it away! Don't need to hear your simple stories to know you can lead a life of glory. Everything you believed about what you are not, I'm telling you you're everything. This is the new band. We're going to be calling it the
Love Revolution.
Did you say you play drums? I'll teach him to play
I
that.
do.
Do you have a bass?
I will be your guys' leading lady.
I'm going to buy a bass.
You're a dancer girl. You're leading lady.
No, you got to learn. You play drums, right? You bongo? You do bongos? Hey, you do bongos?
I do it all, darling.
Oh, don't break anything.
Do it all.
Don't break anything.
No, we just had a show last 2 weeks ago. We broke a lot of stuff. It got out of hand.
Oh yeah, no covers. That was hard.
We could do a little bit of a cover now.
You guys are going to get everything.
I don't want to kill
It's hard to tell.
Okay, we're going to go on a different...
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
We're going to go on a different tangent.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Tim's in charge here, kids.
When the pandemic hit, did that cause you to become more active or less active? For me, it caused me to be more active.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
because
I loved
me
it.
too.
The idea of locking up.
Can't stop, won't stop. Bigger, better.
I mean, my story, I ended up in San Diego because Hurricane Harvey flooded me out of Texas, and we ended up here in a car with what we could fit in the car.
What year was that?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It was in 2017.
Oh, that's when I came back from Japan.
That's when Harvey
13 years in Japan.
Oh God, where was I?
I ended up here with 2 or 3. I bought a lot of guitars with me. I'm a bit psychotic like that. But the only way we could initially survive is she went into a refuge because Ashton was still a minor, and Ashton is autistic, so he has a few issues that he doesn't have issues. He's just Ashton.
He's just autistic.
But he's just autistic. He's just Ashton.
Short word for Austin.
Yeah, exactly. So he is who he is. So I ended up living in the car, was the only way. So I ended up homeless, living in the car with my guitars and amps and playing in the street.
Oh, I knew those
and trying to earn more and more money. But I eventually got to the point where I realized that I saw a video, actually, of this dude who was supposedly one of the best classical violinists in the world, and he had a Stradivarius, and he was sitting in a subway station.
Oh, I saw that video.
Earning nothing.
And because they didn't know he was a world famous.
They didn't know who he was. Well, I looked at him and went, well, his skills aren't selling him.
Yeah, because he's not showing up.
The skills, no, he couldn't.
Because he's used to being into a huge concert hall.
I figured out that I needed to do something more as a street performer than just sit there. Well, you've seen me. I play the guitar behind my back.
Inspired again.
I have the sawhorse guitar. All of that's doubled, tripled what I make.
Yeah.
Right, because I now put a performance into it.
Nice.
It's not just sitting there.
Well,
so that's what playing on the street has taught me.
So I personally can relate. People find inspiration through pain. We all find inspiration through pain, and our struggle is our story.
So you haven't been to Mission Beach roller coaster yet?
Oh God, where haven't you been? Probably in ages. Have you been yet?
That's where he plays. We'll take you.
That's where I play. That's where I play every weekend. So I can always.
We're inviting everyone to come and
Everyone go by the roller coaster.
The Love Revolution.
He's either on the north side or the south side. Every time is a little different.
Every week we're bringing you the Love Revolution.
Okay, so what happened? What about you when the pandemic hit?
Oh God, I hit the road. I am a modern millennial Generation Z, so I'm representing for all my young girls and guys out there, artsy fartsy motherfuckers and actors, entertainers, musicians, dancers, whatever you do, lifestylers, influencers. I stayed inspired, so I hit the road safely with precaution, with my mask, of course, and I went to Miami and Vegas and New York and overseas, and I caught up with all my friends online. So we're all live streaming and vlogging and filming.
Limit your ability to take airlines?
It's hard. It's been crazy, but I think that, just from being a creator, I think it allowed me to find creative ways around the struggle and the hardship and the setback and the disappointment.
Did you have to get
your struggle and the success?
When some places they won't let you leave the place until you quarantine for 14 days.
I went home to visit my family, my people for
They didn't make you quarantine or
a little bit. Some of my family did quarantine, and then my cousins and relatives and stuff. But I think that for most of us, if you're creative, you're an artist, whatever your trade is, we've channeled it. So it allowed me to get creative, to blog and film and do online projects and safely, and to put myself out there and also expand my consciousness and open my mind. So that's been great. Is to think, okay, well, the world's not over yet. We're still here, guys. We're not dead yet, Apocalypse hasn't hit yet, guys. So cheers. So stay creative, write more, sing more, dance more, film more.
I keep quoting the founder of Access Consciousness, who said, the Black Plague, if the Black Plague didn't hit Europe, the Renaissance wouldn't have followed.
Renaissance, cheers.
It's because of the Black Plague that the Renaissance happened.
The awakening is here, guys. And since the dawn of history.
We're going to wave at Elizabeth Delgado. She's somewhere in the Midwest.
Hi, guys. We love you. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you.
So, what do you want to play?
I don't know.
Love you.
Playing a blues groovy thing.
Bring on the Love Revolution.
I'm trying to think of a song that I wrote that has a bluesy thing. Oh yeah, this. No, it doesn't.
Go.
Well, I went to the store to buy myself a Twinkie. 'Cause I was so stoned. I had the motherfucking munchies. But the store only had crocodiles. And the millennials don't know what crocodiles are. Do you remember what crocodiles are?
Yes, we do.
They are now called something different. When I came back from Japan, I said, do you have any crocodiles? And they said, no, we don't. We got Twinkies with chocolate on them. And I said, that's a crocodile. And they said, no, it's not. It's a chocolate-covered Twinkie. And I said, okay, well, what the fuck? In the 80s, it was called a crocodile. Now, when I was about 7 years old, I would take the glass bottles of Pepsi down to the liquor store and get a dime and buy some Abba Zabbas or buy some Jolly Ranchers. All I needed was a dime. Just one Pepsi bottle would do it. I would walk up and down the alley looking for Pepsi bottles in the back basement in the shop. I would find a Pepsi bottle and I would get that dime at the store and buy my Abba Zabbas on my Tootsie Roll Pops. Sometimes it took 50 licks to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop. But now it only takes 2 because I just chew the motherfucking thing. And I don't really give a damn about this virus shit.
Woo!
Okay, B, you take the next one.
Yeah!
Bees in the
yeah, my name is Bunny B. I'm a place to be.
She's
feeling
a
young,
place
feeling
to
free,
be.
feeling happy, spunky.
She's the place to be.
And I'm sweet like honey out here to make the money.
She's here to make the money.
But ain't nothing funny.
She ain't nothing funny.
But
No, she's big.
Bigger and better.
You spell it
B-E-E. Cowboy free.
You can call it J. You can call her Ray. You can call her Stray.
And if you see me around, say hey. Yeah.
She just uses a letter, a B and an E and an E and an E and an E all the way till the infinite world ends.
Yeah.
Everybody falls off the cliff because she has so much energy.
Yeah.
I think she should smoke some pot.
But I think I am the weed, though.
I think she is the weed.
I am.
Weed?
I am.
So can you help me out, because I like her as a person, but I don't know how to get her to like just go with the flow and not have to talk so much.
But people need the energy, guys. They need that energy.
So if you guys are energy healers out there, I've tried to do some energy healing on her.
And when these guys get boring, I'm here to entertain
so much
you.
Energy.
I'm here to bring the energy. We balance each
I've
other.
got a nice
But when I need to be
indica
chill
vape
and
in the car.
zen,
No,
these
Jack,
guys
I don't do any. I've never.
An indica would slow her down.
Would you like some indigo vape pen?
Yeah, then I want to be bunny bee.
You gotta be a little bit.
But when I need to be zen, these guys zen. We balance each other.
Okay, I'm gonna do one of my songs and you're gonna play back up on the.
Oh, no worries, mate.
Okay, well, it's gonna go from A minor to. It's gonna go from A major.
What keys in it?
It's an A minor, but it switches to A major just for a second.
That's all good.
Here goes to A major. Sachi says she's in love with the man she says she's never met. Come October, she'll be gone, but don't get too upset. Then she says God knows her plan, so there's nothing to regret. I'm not trying to prove her wrong, I'm just placing bets. She says she's in love with the man she's never met. They only spoke on the internet. He's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt the love. No, I shouldn't doubt the love. No.
I can personally relate to that. I've had
Hi, Joyce. Hi, Cassie.
Hi, guys.
Here it goes. Inside she says the world is what you make of it, my friends. I wrote that song, so sing along. But who will write the end? She says, oh, she says she's in love with the man she's never met. They only spoke on the internet. He's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt the love. No. And B, this is the upper harmony. Don't doubt the love. This is the hard part. She's in love with the man she's never met. They only spoke on the internet. Here's a drummer boy from Latvia. Don't you try to doubt the love. No. I shouldn't doubt the love. Now here goes the Beatles ending. No. Oh. You're hired, man. You're hired. So far, 91X has played 6 or 7 of my songs. I can't remember now.
Are they?
Oh, they played 7 times my songs and 6 different songs. So once they played twice.
Nice, very nice.
But they haven't played any of my
For the
politically charged songs. They've only played
EP.
my easy listen.
And the new ones are coming out, guys.
That stuff.
New hits.
Alright.
Post-corona apocalypse. We survived, guys. We're here.
Okay, listen, we're doing another song. What's that one? I Am the Apocalypse?
I am the madness within your original sin. I live in your heart. I am inside of your mind. The light you can't find while you're afraid of the dark.
Inside.
Love the words. If you're yours, yeah.
What do you gotta know? All you gotta
I'm the insanity behind your eyes. I'm the reason for all of your lies.
All of my life.
We made a pact the first time we met. I'll follow and make sure you never forget.
I never forget.
I am the madness within your original sin. I live in your heart. I am inside of your mind. The light you can't find while you're afraid of the dark.
I am that I am. Popeye the Sailor Man. I am what I am.
I'm the turmoil inside your cold heart. And so we will never part. I built the cards, made the deal. Never forget how that made you feel. Because I am the madness within your original sin. I live in your heart. I am inside of your mind. The light you can't find while you're afraid of the dark. I am the madness within your original sin. I live in your heart. I am inside of your mind. The light you can't find while you're afraid of the dark. That's a very electric song, actually. It's AC/DC electric type.
You wrote that one, right?
That's mine, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put a band together. So can you still play bongos or anything?
Oh, God.
You'll be Sheena E, man.
Yeah, baby.
You don't play
How do you
bass?
like these bongos?
We're playing the bongos, kids.
Or these bongos. You guys like these bongos? Are these bongos nice and bunging? Nice and big for you?
She's the only one who didn't smoke pot.
I know, shockingly. Love revolution here, guys.
Yeah. Keep it down.
Being in the bongos.
Beat in the bongos. Beat in the bongo.
Beat in the bongos.
Beat in the bongo. We can't find a place to the mind. We gotta sing another song. Wong, 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 wong. Bees in the house, bees in the garage, bees in the kitchen, bees in the lunch. She's going all over the place. She's international. She's traveling like a gypsy queen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a gypsy queen. Yeah. Do 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 ba 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 dee da da ba dee boo ba ba do 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 ba dee ba ba. Do 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 ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do ba ba. Yeah. We got it down, dude. We got the fucking...
Yeah, me
Love
with
Revolution, new single coming this year.
And the thing is...
This summer, Love Revolution.
This is all...
We gotta get a whole fucking studio of people.
This is all original,
Love
man.
Revolution.
I have 30 chairs can fit in this room.
You know I have an 8-track
Love
recorder.
Revolution.
Oh, dude, we gotta do it. Okay, we gotta do this.
I've got a, it's actually an infinite track digital recorder.
Don't push any buttons. Don't change anything.
No button pushing. Well, not
Just
those
the button of my
buttons
heart.
anyway.
The button of my heart, guys.
For you guys on Instagram, you're not going to be able to go back and watch this because Instagram sucks. So you got to go to Facebook, Tim Janakis,
No, we love you at Instagram.
and YouTube. You
I'm
just go
looking for a
youtube.com,
button.
Tim Janakis. Oh, how do people get a hold of Andrew? I'll give you his phone number later if you need him. Just get a hold of me because he has
DM us, message us, comment, tweet,
Blue Hand
like,
Shaman.
leave waves,
on
emojis.
Instagram.
Blue Hand.
Heart.
Blue
Blue
Hand.
Hand Shaman on Instagram.
So for those who don't speak shaman, it's shaman in another language.
Oh, sorry.
No, I like shaman.
You want to know where it came from? That's really interesting because
I thought it was shaman, but that's okay. I know a lot of people say shaman.
Shaman. I'm Australian.
I know.
So when I lived in Texas, I used to play, and I very quickly learnt that nobody my age was very nice. They were all right-wing redneck dickheads. So all my friends were 20 years old, in their 20s. And one friend in particular I became very close to was a guy named Jared.
Jared?
And he one day started introducing me as the shaman. Just to people.
You look like a shaman.
Well, the consensus was when I played there was a healing that happened.
Oh, it is.
Right? And that I was the shaman because of that. It wasn't the fact that I had mushrooms all the time, had nothing to do with it, right? Had
if you
nothing.
have any, we can take them on the show.
I don't
sometime.
have them at the moment. Texas is a different place.
Cheers
But,
to that, guys.
so I, at that point, decided he then committed suicide.
The guy who called you the shaman.
Who named me shaman, Jared, who I was very close to. And in honour of him, I've kept it.
Yeah.
I've just kept it. It's a funny thing.
So once again, blue what shaman?
Blue Hand.
Blue Hand
Because I play
shaman.
the blues,
Okay.
and I think 3 words sound good together. And Instagram's really hard to get a name on that someone else hasn't chosen.
Oh, yeah.
And so here I am, Blue Hand Shaman.
Or, you can be like
Aussie
Prince and have a
Shaman
symbol.
is, you know...
You can be the only Tim Janakis. I hope no one takes my name because I don't have anyone else.
I like
Tim
Prince, I'm just into
She's
I have
got
a symbol.
She's B and then E all the way to the end of the
and to
universe.
the end of the universe, guys. The one and only.
So, if you became famous and you had to choose a
You're talking about I am famous.
band, who would you choose as some of your
Love you guys.
favorite backup musicians to back you up?
Ever.
Yeah, just
Us,
right now
Tim.
alive. If you
Tim,
had money.
obviously us.
Right now alive. Ooh.
Yeah.
Us.
Well, because they have to be alive, otherwise they can't be in your band. You can have ghosts.
Lady
I've
fucking
got a
Gaga.
couple of friends in Lake Charles that I'd love to have.
Lady
as bass
Gaga,
players.
if you're watching this.
Oh, okay, they're not famous, but they're really good.
Lady Gaga. I
Trip
love Lady Gaga.
Walmsley.
Who's Trip Wormsley?
He's a guy that lives in Lake Charles. Is
okay.
one of the
That's-
best bass player I've ever jammed with.
Okay,
ever.
I'm gonna hire him when I get famous.
Best bass player.
What's his name?
Tim, what are you talking
Trip
about? We love.
Walmsley.
Trip Wormsley.
Yeah, best bass player I've
Wow.
ever seen, ever jammed with.
Do you like the bass player for?
So John
being-
Entwistle's my favourite,
Oh, okay.
probably my favourite bass player. I'm
Okay.
very much a Who fan.
Okay.
I could sit here and violate copyright for a long time on the subject of the Who.
Yeah.
You know, we could go just we will
Just
do,
do a little bit,
We'll
just do a
do. There's one. Then we, you know. So yeah, I could sit and
Pinball Wizard.
I could do the Who for a long, long time. Even, you know. No, you've deceived me, and now here's a surprise. I know that you have, 'cause there's magic in my eyes.
Magic in my eyes.
I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
So what? Just
Yeah. So
that
so
chord. That chord progression is really cool on Miles from Miles.
Oh yeah, because
What is it called?
it's Townsend. Right, Townsend
Where did he
was
take that shit?
yeah, he made shit up, man. So
Okay.
it goes. They were doing E major up and down.
That God.
So then it goes I can see for miles, minor seventh, then A major,
Maybe okay.
A minor seventh,
A minus. Okay, that's a
Then-
normal progression.
half a D seventh, leaving the E open
Okay.
with the E open,
Yeah.
and then E minor, but with 2 Bs. 3 Bs,
3
in
Bs.
fact, because we've got the
Yeah,
open
we
B
got 3 Bs over here.
Yeah, B. Yeah, 3 Bs.
Yeah?
So that's the drone he wanted that big. And I mean, I sat and watched videos of him play this stuff. I was so into the Who. And that's part of the reason I play rhythm guitar so well, is that I considered Townsend was one of the best rhythm guitarists ever. And just being able to play lead was silly. Like, you know, here. I was feeling pretty groovy, like an actor in a movie, when I saw you walking to me, and I thought, well, there is the girl that I want in my world. So I started walking to you. I was thinking that I knew, yeah, we could have some love so to you, and I danced. Well, you stopped, you looked at me, smiling, I could see a love so heavenly, yeah, I gave thanks. So that's an original. There's another one. We're doing lots of Andrew Funky. That's so.
Yeah, my name is B and the place to be.
All styles. You know? That's mine. I
So-
like bossa nova.
What do you guys think of this name? What do you guys think of this name?
Yeah, my name is B and the place to be.
Burning Bridges.
Tuning in live, COVID free.
What do you think of the band Burning Bridges? I just thought of it. No, just joking.
I like Love Revolution. What do you guys think? Love Revolution
I think
is like
Revolution.
the
So
revolution
wait, you
of
spent
love.
time in Japan. You said that.
I lived there for 13 years.
13 years.
I played in 700.
So your name's not Philip
No.
Plow.
I played in
Who is
over
it?
200 train stations. I got kicked out of at least 120. I went back to 100 of the 120.
Oh, so you didn't live in a Zen Buddhist temple or anything?
No,
for 13
no.
years. You decided
But I was Buddhist since I was a baby, and that's my Buddhist altar right there.
You
Yeah,
rebel.
I got that bit. I
So,
was a Scientologist, so there you go.
I hung out with Scientologists in LA because the girl singer in the band I thought was really cute. So I played saxophone in the band.
Cheers to that.
But I was like sad that I couldn't get them to. The band members. I don't know if this is all Scientologists, but they were always fighting all the time. And when our Buddhist friends fight, we sit down and we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and we get over it. We get back, and we play.
Right,
But Scientologists don't have like a way to get out of the fight.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Right? We're just gonna say okay.
This band was always
We love
fighting.
you guys. We're bringing the good
They were all
vibes.
Scientologists, and they used to play at the.
We're here to take your guys' mind off all the other.
So are you still a Scientologist? Or
Oh,
you just-
absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You just.
No, I'm a human.
It was an interesting.
sadly.
It was an interesting
Sadly.
journey.
I'm a
right?
human sometimes, part time.
Yeah, I do human. I'm
2 days, one day
I
out
look
the
at it
week.
as like this, that I'm a big splinter, and the little tiny bit inside the finger is this bit.
Yeah.
And there's a whole other bit, a whole huge bit in another
I
universe.
just feel like I missed.
And I'm the
right.
little bit of communication intrusion into the
Exactly.
communication universe, because that's what this universe is about.
Exactly.
It's a communication universe.
It is.
Hence
There's
music
more to
and
us
art.
than meets the
Music
eye.
and art are
Exactly.
the,
The
are
world's
so
so vast.
fundamental to the fact of communication and the quality of communication. I mean, you could call art the quality of communication.
It's a quality of communication.
It certainly is, And if that communication is real, then people will receive it.
Exactly.
And sometimes that reality
And it
has
might
a
even-
100-year gap.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say right there. That's
Sometimes
funny.
the artist arts the art, and then there's 100 years before society receives the communication.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah,
It's
that's the way
called-
it goes.
It's called Searching for. Did you see the movie? Did you guys see the movie Searching for Sugar Man? Did you see?
Gotta please our
Searching
fans
Sugar Man?
here.
No, I don't know what it's about.
Okay, this guy was not famous in America, but he released 2 CDs and he released 2 albums in the 60s. He should have been famous. He was better than Bob Dylan, I think. His name was Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
And he never sold, so they cut his album off. 5 days before Christmas, they ended his contract. And one of the songs in the second album is 5 days. I lost my job 5 days before Christmas. But anyway, somehow people took his album in the 80s to South Africa, and it became the songs of the revolution against the apartheid system. He didn't know. He was a construction worker doing demolition all through the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Some reporters, they had this thing going around South Africa because he was the biggest selling songwriter in South Africa. He never knew. He never got
And
paid.
I think that's
They never got paid.
And exactly what you're saying applies to life. Like, we may think that things are beginning or ending or the worst or hell or torture or, it's never going to get any better. But just like we're going through this COVID-19 stuff, all it is a sign and symbol of the times. Like, things are going to constantly evolve and keep changing. And it's a blessing in disguise. And for all we know, we're on the next great era evolution of humanity, of art, of creating, of being in touch with our purpose and succeeding and our family and our friends and life and whatever we're meant to do. So that's why I call us the love revolution. Because I feel like as long as we're still here, it's never over, baby. We're only just beginning.
So in this movie, they think he died because everyone in South Africa thinks this, because he only released 2 albums and he was the greatest songwriter ever in South Africa.
To them, to their reality,
yeah.
He sold more than Elvis. And the government banned one of his songs. They on the album, they scratched it, so if you tried to play the first song, it would go to the second song.
Right.
And that was called Sugar Man. It was about drugs. And then, but he wrote such revolutionary music. I wish he wrote more albums. And then they found him. He lived in Detroit. He was still doing construction. He never knew he was famous. So they brought him to South Africa, and he performed all over, still sold out coliseums, right?
Yeah. He had his
And his daughter, one of his 2 daughters, met a South African while on tour, and she's now married to a South African. But he said, I had my days. I'm going back to construction. I'm fine. But he could write another album. His 2 albums are just absolutely fucking amazing.
And I don't think anything's ever an ending or beginning. I think it's just eras in our life. Like everything we do from the minute we walk, to breathe, to go to school, to work, to leave home, college, university, get married, kids, make art. It's all just like chapters, seasons, and evolution, and the greater design of things in life and why we're here. So, I don't.
So do you guys believe in God? I don't.
Yeah, creator. I believe that there's some force field. Whether
I believe it's me.
It's something that's within us.
And you.
It's within us. Yeah. I've always defined myself my whole life.
If you want to
it's
look
within
at
us.
whatever
this magnetic power that's out there, it's within us.
Where's your nearest mirror? Just go and sit.
Exactly.
Just sit and look in that. And when you figure it out, you can go away. But until then, just keep looking.
It's within.
Well, that's funny because we call that scroll that we chant to every morning and evening, we call it a mirror. It looks like a bunch of characters, but it's a depiction of the totality of life in a grand scale. I can tell you all about it, but anyways, we look at that as a mirror and we chant to bring out our true self, which is we call Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. But yeah. I believe it, the people that are the most conscious create reality. The people that are not as conscious get sucked into whatever reality is being created. Mm-hmm. So it's just about becoming more conscious.
Exactly.
And even if people don't get it because they're not conscious enough, 1,000 years from now,
and when you're in tune, you're going to see beyond.
Can you imagine the historical Buddha? He said, the 500 years after I die is when people will finally be ready for my teachings.
Yeah, no.
Until then, don't worry about it.
Look, I mean, yeah. Again, enlightenment. What is it? It's certainly not a destination. If you think
it's an opening, constant opening.
It's
infinite opening.
It's a journey. It has to be a journey. It has to be, because as soon as you hit a destination, you put blinders on. Soon as I know that from being a Scientologist. As soon as you think you got the answers, you stop looking.
You stop looking. That's right.
And if you stop looking,
the old man, you've decided already what we have to do.
You've just killed it. The one thing that you've got, your human curiosity, has just been butchered.
Exactly.
Right, as soon as you stop looking.
Exactly.
So, that's the way I look at it.
So I try to.
I hope everybody at home is realizing.
I try to read as many books as I can. What recommendation would you give me for a book you like?
Oh God! I remember as a little girl, and this is what I'm telling all my friends, is to let out your inner child. I remember Dr. Seuss growing up. I remember Disney movies, but I think Disney had books too. I just remember people like those guys, and they were saying that the magic, to cherish our inner child and magic and wonder and hope in the world, because that's our superpower. When we grow up, we lose that superpower, we lose that strength. We get programmed, or we get fed into the whole ideology of this is what the world wants us or thinks we should do. Society tells us, and it's okay to be successful and have a career and make money and have luxury and have amazing things in life. That's wonderful, but it's just sense of knowing who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
And I think that what I learned from books and people like Dr. Seuss or Disney recently, I'd say probably The Secret. I'm into that. I like the stuff like that, or the how-to books that teach you how to live a better life, because I think it's all about being your own best superhero and role model. It's not about having a teacher or somebody or another or society or a figure tell you who you are. It's about knowing who you are and then using that to be successful. So most people don't have the inner knowingness, though, and that's what I think we have to get back to. So I definitely would say Dr. Seuss is one of those people for
Andrew,
sure.
what's a book you would recommend, or a writer? Or, like, after you stopped reading L. Ron Hubbard, where did you go from there? You went to hell. I just noticed your shirt says...
Where did you go?
I like to set it up.
Deepak Chopra.
I really did the minute.
I love that.
Deepak Chopra's amazing.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
His book Buddha, I really liked.
I listen to a lot of
infantile as
Yeah,
I find the writing style. Not that. The Celestine Prophecy.
Oh, I read some of that. Okay.
The whole thing.
Oh, I didn't
read the whole thing. That's what's happening.
A lot of my books, I read the first 2 chapters and I skip books. I skip.
The Celestine Prophecy I've read a few
it.
times. You know, it is what
Me
it
too.
is.
I get that. I take bits and pieces
I'm a
of
downloader,
inspiration
so I can...
from everything.
I feel like, okay, I got enough, I move to another book.
Me too.
But I come back to it if I feel like...
Look, in the Celestine Prophecy is 11 points of prophecy. You can't... You need to read 11 chapters and get 11 points. It's hard to not get...
I like the first 3.
Yeah, the awakening coincidences is very good.
So, we're going to end the show soon.
Okay.
But before we end the show... I'm gonna do one of my songs. You're gonna do one of your songs. So you're gonna play backup on my song.
Okay, we'll do that.
I'll do one that doesn't change chords so often.
We can do that.
If I can remember.
Oh
yeah, this one. There's only 3 chords.
That's good.
Oh no, 4 chords.
Oh.
Anyway.
Let's sing.
I don't wanna write about the blue skies now. Whoops, sorry. I messed up. I don't wanna write about the blue skies now. I don't wanna see you smile. I just wanna feel your heart and swim through all the dark clouds and let them see the light. I wanna look into your eyes and know that someone's there. Feel I'm not a cyborg in an adolescent's head. But if I made you cry, perhaps we felt the same. Can be cleansed by the rain. I just thought I'd say a word, even if that word I knew you wouldn't like. Selfish isn't what I meant, but the walls you built around you are keeping me outside. See, I wanna look into your eyes and know that someone's there. Feel I'm not a cyborg in an adolescent's head. And if I made you cry, perhaps we felt the same. Maybe the pain inside can be cleansed by the rain. That's the only one of my songs that 91X played twice.
Okay.
That, guys. You heard that?
That's called Adolescent's Head, or Cyborg in an Adolescent's Head.
Alright, I'm going to really simple
Last one, you're on.
Kind of, relies on its quietnesses as well.
Do.
That's what I'm trying not to do. That's what I'm saying. That's where I sing. But I need it to be quiet. That's where I sing, but it needs to be quiet because I'm going to start singing in that gap. I don't want it full. That's what I'm getting at. I'm here to talk about I'm here for tomorrow and the rest of today. I'm here to listen to. You don't want me to hear. It's throwing me, dude. It's throwing me.
Oh, sorry, man.
It's throwing me.
The backup band is throwing him off step.
Totally, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Because that's I normally play by myself, so
I'm gonna listen.
I want to do that bit. I do.
I'm gonna listen. I smoked too much pot. Let's start up again.
It's just so. That's it. I'm here to talk about what you don't want me to say. I'm here for tomorrow and the rest of today. I'm here to listen to what you don't want me to hear. I seek a revolution. The change is near. I seek a revolution. The change is near. See, get this. I'm here to take back planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth.
He's here to take back planet Earth.
I'm here to fight for all what you don't want me to be. I'm here to look at what you don't want me to see. I'm here to learn about what you don't want me to know. I'm here to go to places you don't want me to go. Yeah, I'm here to go to places you don't want me to go.
Saxophone solo.
I'm here to take back. Sing this. Planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth. Yeah, I'm here to take back planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth.
Woo! He's here to take back planet motherfucking Earth.
I'm here to stand up for
Here to stand up.
someone I'll never know.
Never know.
I'll stand in the country. I'll stand in the street.
In the street.
Yeah, I'm here to stand up for someone I'll never
be.
I'll stand in the country. I'll stand in the street.
Stand in the street.
Yeah, I'll stand in the country.
Stand in the country.
I'll stand in the street.
Stand in the street.
I'm here to take
He's here
back
to take back
planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth. I'm here to take back planet Earth.
Oh. He's here to motherfucking take back.
Yeah, I call that Planet Earth Blues,
Yeah.
and that's another original. That's written during COVID, that one.
Oh, I like that one.
It was written in 5 minutes flat.
Fuck yeah.
I wrote.
He's
I
here to
wrote
take
all
back
these
planet
one-
Earth,
so
okay,
what
Gina?
happened is 1 week I wrote all these matching little
She wee back.
pairs.
Oh,
And then
no, don't-
several weeks
those ones
later, I
don't
just
let you do
grabbed
that.
them
Do
and
they?
went, boom.
Do they? I don't know.
Hello, humans.
Hi, guys.
Welcome
So,
from Normal
Greetings.
Heights.
whoa, what are you doing? You're typing?
I don't know what she's doing.
And that's what last time I just don't touch the screen because this is really weird. I don't know how to get off it now.
They're nice flowers.
Okay, anyway. B likes to do like little emojis on everything. She's the emoji queen.
I do. I'm the human emoji.
She's just. So, we're gonna end the show. Come to Ocean Beach. You're gonna see me dance on my roller skates. You're gonna see
With Bunny
not Ocean
Bee.
Beach, Mission Beach.
Mission Beach.
Bunny
Beach.
Bee.
By the roller coaster. See him playing his guitar. Give him some money. See me dancing on my skates.
And many of our special guest stars.
And tomorrow we're gonna go to the Ocean Beach Drum Circle. It's gonna be B's first time to the drum circle. Have you ever been to the drum circle?
Bunny Bee.
Yeah, I'll play the
Ocean
market
Beach.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna go
okay,
and play,
okay,
yeah.
good.
So I'll be
over
there as well.
Okay, cool. So go to the Ocean Beach Market and see him playing at the market tomorrow.
Yeah, probably near Hodad's I might play. I'll see.
Near
We'll see
who?
what Hodad's.
Hodad's, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a plug.
I
It's just where
don't.
it
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
I don't know how to get out of it. Once you do that, it just
She's
goes
upset
in.
it now.
Yeah, she's. It's a very.
It's temperamental.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the show.
Out of the
Until next time,
Tell
Love
us-
Revolution. We
Tell
love
us what you
guys.
think of our new possible candidate for co-host.
Oh, you guys know.
Tell her what how you're gonna help us to like
If you
calm her
guys
down.
love
Help her listen
life
more.
and fun and good vibes and good energy and this
Ciao.
dull